Yes, indeed. As we're going to Shipwreck Fall for the first game. And nope, he's sticking to Sir Roland. And never mind, cRacK is a Queen 9 main. I lied.
Yeah, no, I thought I remembered cRacK using Queen 9. Azure, very familiar with the Roland. We're on the gravy boat, ladies and gentlemen. Going into game 1. Both players looking to enter with some neutral lights unarmed, not able to find it though. cRacK with the weapon advantage going to get some guitar strings onto Azure, but Azure not looking to have any of that. He's going in with down airs and neutral lights and he's landing them.
Yeah, cRacK finding himself, too.
Even though cRacK has the weapon advantage, he's finding himself at the damage deficit. Azure taking advantage of this misspacing and punishing appropriately.
It's very rare that I see unarmed win out against guitars, and well, as Azure gets a nice down stick on the cRacK, sends him into the orange, is showing that he's having no problem with this ping as a downer connects, puts out that down stick, cRacK tries to go in for that stare, gets that downer, down stick to try to punish Azure from going to the ledge, but no, he recovers high, and a nice neutral into recovery will actually even things up as he goes for that GCN stick. Azure not punishing, and the side stick doesn't connect either. The bomb nearly connecting, that down stick will cover Azure's landing, that opening not meaning a thing as cRacK takes the lead in this game, trying to take the first stock, and an NC will do it.
I feel like cRacK has just gone full-blown Super Saiyan. I mean, he's got a stock advantage here. He is finding himself in kill percent, but he's got Queen 9 defense, and he might be able to hold on to the stock for a while. cRacK getting in with some nice guitar strings, unable to follow up with the recovery, though, as Azure spot dodges through.
Ooh, nice landing there to be able to punish Azure for going for that reverse Sair. And Azure picking up the sword, tries to start up a D-Light combo, and they're not connecting. cRacK spacing just outside of it. The down stick connects, but that's going to take a long time before it kills off the top. And cRacK tossing that guitar down, goes for that spike ball as well, lands with a nair, picks up the spear, and trying to land with a nair to get more damage onto Azure, is running with his lead, but the N-Sig hits him and kills him off the top as cRacK tries to go for a D-Light.
Punish. Azure punishes cRacK's downlight with a beautifully placed N-Sig, evening up the stocks, and he has the weapon advantage. cRacK just picking up the guitars, looking to get a guitar string, but Azure dodging through these follow-up attacks, but he's still taking a ton of damage. He's entering kill percent very soon.
Ooh, cRacK rises high, tries to find a nair onto Azure there, but doesn't end up getting it as he picks up the mine, gets punished by a nair, lands with a nair, but bases it the wrong way, and Azure putting a little bit more damage on the cRacK. That GC downstick not connecting, and gets punished by that D-Light there. Another dare coming out as Azure is just trying to rack up multiple down airs in a row with the sword. There's another dare once again as we're talking about it, and a nice neutral light from cRacK as he goes for that reverse recovery, doesn't connect, and that sider from Azure will send cRacK into the orange and off stage. cRacK trying to find a signature, gets hit by that neutral light. Azure's evening this up, he's looking to take the second stock. Both players put out signatures, neither connect, but that sider from the cRacK will send Azure flying into the bomb, nearly goes off from that dive kick.
That was almost a beautiful calculation, but the bomb disarmed before the down air came out. cRacK finding himself in kill percent, and he eats the nair from Azure, getting killed off the top.
And that nair was so unfortunate because cRacK kind of read that he was going to put out a move. He tossed the weapon down, but the hitbox still came out. And cRacK now trying to go for that ground pound to be able to even things up. Gets the Sair. That will do it. 1-1.
Yeah, very even game at this point. Both players punishing the other's mistakes. cRacK with the weapon advantage, but Azure not being afraid, going in with some unarmed neutral lights. Got the sword in hand, looking to get some bread and butter onto cRacK, but cRacK having none of that. Landing neutral lights, landing side airs, going for the ground pound, but cRacK getting punished by Azure's bread and butter.
Oh no, these Sairs are being devastating too as cRacK keeps jumping up above the stage and in range for Azure to be able to punish. Nice side light coming out from cRacK, but doesn't connect, and Azure lands, gets the neutral light into the side sig, disarmed as well. cRacK low on jumps, has to recover back to the stage, but the recovery actually punishes Azure as he's trying to go for that downer. Side light comes out, cRacK chase dodges in, but doesn't use the neutral light. Instead, hits him with a Sair, picks up the spear, tries to read a dodge in with an N-Sig, and Azure punishing with that side light is trying to get cRacK into kill percent. Close game, recovery comes out, Azure gets side aired, weapon toss comes out as well. cRacK going for that ground pound, and the D-Light does not connect as cRacK ends it early. Bomb comes down, tries to read cRacK's direction of travel, and oh no, Azure's got mines on both sides.
This is beautiful. One player's going in.
No, they're both just waiting for the mines to disarm as cRacK gets away from the other mine. No one's going to explode on its own soon. N-Sig comes out, dodges out of the way, gets the nair. cRacK tries to get that Sair, and Azure so heavily damaged here. Azure tries to avoid out of the way of the recovery. Neutral light comes out, sidelighted. He has enough defense to make it back, however. Has to dodge in. cRacK waiting him out. Dive kicks beneath the stage to get back. Who's going to take it? Azure picking up the spike ball. Will he land it? No. Gets the recovery. cRacK does the weapon down. Tries to go for the ground pound, though. That's the wrong move. Azure sidelights him. cRacK gets the side air.
The side air from cRacK taking the game. That was so close. Like, that was one of the closest games we've watched yet today. Both players evenly trading damage, punishing the other back and forth. Ridiculous. I mean, look, cRacK doing a massive 637 damage, and Azure not too far behind with 553.
Ooh, so Azure making the change to Lord Vrax probably wants guns against Queen Nai. Guns are a popular weapon to be used against Queen Nai players, and they really like it against Spear, and even Katars has got a decent matchup. And he still gets to hold on to the Lance, which is the weapon that he likes.
I mean, if you notice from the stat distribution, Queen Nai has very low dexterity and very low movement speed, while Vrax has relatively higher movement speed and ridiculously high dexterity. We're going to see a lot of signature-heavy gameplay here, a lot of neutral light punishes.
Nice nair landing from cRacK as he goes in for that down air. Downer connects, sideline as well as Azure finds a sider, gets that downer to catch cRacK and goes for that ground pound follow-up, trying to go for the hard read, and it doesn't work out as a down air. Neutral light recovery comes out from cRacK, goes for that GCN sig instead of the side sig and gets hit by that recovery. Put into the yellow pretty early on, but even though the recovery hit high up, does not mean that cRacK is near kill percent. As that mine goes down, Azure looking for that neutral light, gets chased out sideline into a weapon toss, goes for that ground pound as well. The recovery connects as Azure has to recover himself, and he's disarmed. cRacK gets hit by that neutral light. He's got his in kill percent, but Vrax can bring him quickly to kill percent as well.
If this game ends up being like the first and both players are trading evenly, it's not going to go in Azure's favor because unlike the last game, he's now playing a legend with very low defense. Anything can kill, and cRacK does kill with a well-placed side air. Doesn't even need the ground pound to follow up. cRacK taking entire stock advantage, just barely reaching kill percent, and he has a ton of defense.
Yeah, that red was just achieved there, and even though you said they traded evenly, but Azure ended up losing his stock, and cRacK was only in the orange. As Queen Nai's defense is so high, Azure getting that end stick, however, doesn't care about defense. That's a lot of damage, and that's a lot of knockback, as Azure takes the stock, evens it up 2-2, and now holding onto that weapon that he likes. No, tosses aside, wants the guns, goes for that down air. cRacK landing with that Sarah to neutral, like goes for that down stick as well, and connects the ground pound hit. Azure getting completely destroyed as that GCN comes out. He's on a jump. He's dead. He's dead.
That was a gimp coming out from cRacK. Beautifully placed signatures and side airs there, taking an entire stock advantage, and he's got a fresh second stock.
That stock was decided
in a terrible position
by that chase dodge down sig. cRacK went such a hard read there, expecting Azure to jump right back after that endline hit, and that is what caused him to get that stock. As cRacK now getting endlined by multiple lances, as Azure's trying to make it back. He's going to return with a 0 death of his own if he keeps this up, but cRacK, no, finds that nair, is able to do a decent amount of damage, and is trying to be able to come back in as the sider connects. Nice neutral light to punish that side lane. The recovery kills.
Wow, Azure taking it back with force. I've never seen anything like that. He just basically 0 to death cRacK with Vrax.
Nice nair coming out. Yeah, and cRacK, even though he had that explosive gimp at the very start, Azure's able to come back as he's going for these gun attacks. Down stick comes out from cRacK, punished by that Sarah. cRacK trying to go for that weapon attack as he goes for that recovery, and Azure on to kill percent now. Side stick comes out from cRacK. He's out of his dodge and jumps. Azure's got him on the ledge here as he's trying to get cRacK off the stage. Goes for that pivot down light. Doesn't work out, and cRacK hits him with that guitar recovery. Sends him flying. Tries to pick up another weapon as Azure sidelights into the side of the stage. Nice pivot neutral light coming out from Azure as he picks up the gun. Tries to go for that sider. Does not connect. cRacK looking for the kill here. This will be the 2-0. But if the ground pound comes out, and a recovery from cRacK will do it.
Wow, yeah, cRacK